I might be Canadian, but I know a burning American flag is one of the #1 things that pisses Americans off. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is my review for Jeezy's newest EP, Politically Correct. Now, first of all, I do consider myself to be a Jeezy fan because I think he's put out some good albums and mixtapes in the past, but he has been sputtering a little bit lately. I really didn't like his last mixtape, Gangsta Party. I thought it was just boring and there was nothing memorable happening there, and this EP is even worse. Now, it all starts off with the title track, Politically Correct, where right from the start, it seems that Jeezy is trying to be socially conscious on some of this EP. On this song, he takes a shot at Al Sharpton and says that he basically just shows up as more of a celebrity than a leader whenever there's some type of event going on. And Jeezy also spits about what it's like to be a black man in America, or being someone who has to deal with racism, poverty, police brutality, etc. So like I said, Jeezy is trying to bring a little bit of smart content on this EP. And then on the song Change the World, he says what he would do if he was in charge of the world. And really, it sounds kind of dumb. Like, I don't think he can run as a politician off the shit that he says on this EP. Especially on this song, when he says that he would burn down all the prisons, free all of his homies from jail, take everyone off parole, and also send a cell phone up to heaven so he could talk to his dead homies. Now, first of all, I get it. I get the whole free my friend even though they committed murder and sold drugs or did whatever they did. But that's not really a good idea. Why do you want to free everyone from jail and burn down the prisons and take them off parole? You would have this bitch looking like Mad Max. Everybody would just be running around, burning shit, wearing leather, and going all crazy. And not only that, you say that you want to send cell phones up to heaven, but that's not going to work. I mean, you could tie a helium balloon to a cell phone and send it up into the atmosphere, but a seagull is probably going to just bite the balloon and then choke to death on it, and then the phone's going to drop somewhere, maybe in the middle of Idaho, and then you'd just be talking to a farmer, not your dead homie. Just doesn't make sense, Jeezy. But I digress. I know, I get carried away sometimes. On the rest of this EP, it's mostly just on some street shit. The song Streets is all about what goes on in the streets. And Where I'm From has Jeezy saying that if you want to make it out of the hood, a place like where he's from, you either gotta shoot a gun or shoot a basketball. So it's that old cliche that we've all heard before. But one song on here that I do kind of like is the song Round Here. Again, the content is just basic. Jeezy's rapping about the shit that goes on round here. Stuff like shooting guns, breaking laws, driving fancy cars, snitching, etc. But I really like the production on this one because it has some fat bass and high-pitched synth that reminds me of that old school West Coast or Bay Area type of shit. And it kind of reminded me a bit of old school Master P, back when he was on that Ice Cream Man 99 Ways to Die style. So at the end of the day, I give this EP a 2 out of 5. I think it's one of Jeezy's worst projects yet, and there's just nothing here that's overly memorable. I can appreciate that he tried to bring some deeper content, but the overall sound of this EP is just very bland and boring. I think the production sounds outdated, and not in that charming and nostalgic type of way. It's just very flat, and there's not a lot of punch into these beats. But that's just what I thought about this EP. Check it out for yourself and let me know in the comments section what you think. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.